Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, and now the week starts to heat up. We've got all the bowl games coming up, starting on Saturday, 5 games on Saturday. Plenty of wagering opportunities. We invite you to check out oddsworthbetting.com. The featured pick of the day is always below this video. We've got a Thursday night NFL game, Tennessee and Jacksonville. Well, Jags 3-point favorites at home. Two bad football teams. You look at this thing, both defenses could rule the day. Charlie Whitehurst gets the call for Tennessee here. Bortles not 100%. Maybe we see Chad Henne. Not a pretty football game whatsoever, but still a chance to make some money on it. Check the featured pick of the day from Odds Worth Betting below this video. Now, in the NBA, we're going to be bringing you 4 games on a Thursday night. Knicks at Chicago gets things started. Then we have New Orleans at Houston. Pretty good matchup in the Western Conference. Milwaukee, they started that road trip with the buzzer beater win at Phoenix. Things have gone south for the Sacramento Kings. Again, Rudy Gay early in the season. Life was rosy, but once he gets the ball now, he's got a little Carmelo Anthony flair to him. But the game I want to watch is going to be terrific. Oklahoma City and Golden State. How about the Thunder? This team was in big trouble with all the injuries, but now Westbrook, Durant back in the line, and Westbrook is absolutely on a roll right now. How about the Thunder? They've come roaring all the way back now, only a half game out of 8th in the Eastern Conference just 3-4 short weeks ago, going, better be careful. The West is tough. Just make sure you get your toe in the water, get in the postseason. Well, they've bounced back in a very big way. And how about Golden State? What can you say? 16-game winning streak snapped at the hands of Memphis. But, boy, they showed grit in that game. They were down a dozen in the fourth quarter, came all the way back. They were right there at the end, couldn't get over the hill. But, boy, Curry, Thompson, they just keep coming after you. This should be a fun basketball game, the get-out game in the NBA on a Thursday night. Oklahoma City and Golden State. College basketball, a couple of top 25 teams in action. Connecticut, the defending champs, take on the Duke Blue Devils. And we've got Cleveland State going to take on Virginia. And then we get some of these other games, smaller mid-tier schools, some out-of-conference games. Interesting little nuggets on neutral courts. But identified a couple of spots that are of interest with the smaller schools getting ready to dive into conference play. And then on ice in the National Hockey League, pretty busy night. 7 games in total on ice. How about Toronto? They are flat out on a roll in the Eastern Conference. Take their winning ways to Carolina to take on the Hurricanes, who had a horrible start to the season. Are playing better of late. Colorado is at Pittsburgh. Crosby, the mumps, but this mumps deal going around the NHL locker rooms, unbelievable. Anaheim is at Montreal. The Ducks still have a great record, but they are beset by injuries. They're a high-scoring team, and now they take on the Canadians. But the Ducks finding ways to win hockey games. And then the get-out game, little rematch for you, St. Louis and Los Angeles. Kings would be glad to get back home. Had a really rugged Eastern road swing, and it ended with a game at St. Louis in which they lost 5-2. And Tarasenko, outstanding talent, young player for the Blues. High-scoring game, 5-2 the final score for that last contest with St. Louis and L.A. They'll play it back again in Los Angeles as the get-out game in the National Hockey League. It's a Thursday. Bowl season starts on Saturday. Lots of opportunities on the wagering board. Check out the featured pick of the day below this video. It's available to you from oddsworthbetting.com. Right below the video, Brian Blessing in Vegas. We'll be back with you in this space again tomorrow.